Good evening, everyone. I hope you are doing well, and I hope you also had enjoyable weekend. And tomorrow, be ready to start your weekday. And in this nice occasion, I would like to share my experience with Fansmillennials, the community that I built on November last year. And I also want to highlight some activities that may you uh, be related to, or you wanna ask further, or maybe you wanna um, give some feedbacks for us, which is great. And of course, also the main important thing is I would like just want to practice my English. And yeah, as the moderator said, the topic for this evening is about giving value to others. Basically, this is the value that our community has. But before I talk further on, I would like to share my presentation, and also I would like to introduce myself even further. Okay, this is my background. I graduated from IPB University in 2013. Then I worked for almost I think around 4 years, before I continued my study in Australia at the University of Queensland in 2017, 2018. And then finished my study, I went to West Papua. That's my previous workplace, and I continue what I did before I took my master degree. And I handled the project from the Australian government alumni grant scheme in Fak Regency, West Papua. And I stayed there for 1 year. Then I returned to my homeland in Sukabumi, West Java. Then I got new opportunity to be in the financial industry, which I deal with client in financial planning and also in the insurance and investment. My business office in South Jakarta in Multivision Tower, floor 5, Kuningan. And this is my professional certification that I have obtained as associate wealth planner. And also I also got a new role as a Sharia financial advisor, which really deal with the financial planning in Sharia way. So I learned a lot about Sharia principle and how this Sharia really has a good trend in Indonesia, as Indonesia declared as one of the important place for halal hub in the world. And so this is other expertise as a public relation and community development, as I worked before in community development projects. So I dealt with farmers, with the stakeholders. So I think I also have this skill. And of course, my background in bachelor degree is in animal husbandry. As I mentioned earlier, I graduated from IPB, majoring in animal husbandry. But of course, this is just one of the core that I learned. But when I studied in IPB, I also took some courses like agribusiness courses, food courses. So pretty much it's about multidisciplinary knowledge. So this is my Instagram account, and also I also would like to introduce another my community Instagram account, Fansmillennials. Now, talking about Fansmillennials, I'm pleased this evening to share the history of Fansmillennials. Fansmillennials basically is an abbreviation of Friday Night Sharing with Millennials, which built on early November 2021, as I mentioned earlier. Then we were confused at that time. What the name for our community? Then we just abbreviate the name to be Fansmillennials. So pretty much targeting millennials and Z generation, because we thought that millennials and Z generation have a huge potential as a generation that can that can contribute to this country and to the world. We have values, diversity and inclusion. We really open to those people who would like to join our community, would like to share, and also would like to getting some benefit from our community because they want to involve and also contribute. And for sure, of course, they also get some benefits from it. And then we also have a tagline: sharing, connecting, and collaborating. So everyone who joined FANSMillennials, they basically have an interest to share and also to connect. So it's basically building a network. And after that, they are urged to provide values to others. So giving value to others. So I will explain further how we deliver values to others. And the missions is practically to build a productive network and give value to others. So we would like to connect, and our connections should be beneficial for both. So it's kind of mutual benefits. Now, let me explain some activities that we performed in recently and also in a couple of months ago. So this is the old program that we had. We call FANSMillennials Instagram Live, and you also can search on Instagram by putting hashtag FMIG Live. So a lot of series that we have conducted, and this is one of the example. I think the speakers who perform in this event also present here, Miss Astuti and also Mr. Fahru Rozi. They are also speaking practice group members, and we invited them to share about edutech. So we're talking about education, technology in education sector. As I was aware that Miss Astuti is a teacher in senior high school, and I believe she also dealt with technology in conveying or delivering knowledge and also lessons to her students. And also Mr. Rosie also as a lecturer. So I believe he also used technology in delivering information to his university students. And you may also aware that a couple of us weeks ago, he delivered about drone technology, which is really related with the topic that we discussed in FANSMillennials Instagram Live on July 2022. So this is, we provided a platform for people to share and also to show their expertise. And of course, this should be beneficial to the audiences and also to the speakers themselves. And now, we also would like to introduce FANSMillennials 60-minute Insight. This is 1-hour sessions, and mostly I conducted this event. So I am a speaker, and we have a freedom concept. This is the abbreviation of financial planning concept that we introduce, and also we keep socializing it to the people to make sure that they're really financially literate and they understand the types of protection that they should have for their life and also for their family life. So this is one of the session from FM60 Insight that we had, education fund protection plan. So basically we talk about how we plan education fund for baby until they can continue their study in college. So it takes around 18 years to prepare his or her education fund. So basically that's a long journey. So during that long journey, they should understand there are many types of risk that can hinder or they can what we call can cut the way they prepare their education fund. So we provide an insight how they can use relevant protections when they are preparing the education fund. So this is one of the concept from Freedom. We call this education fund protection fund. Of course, we have family income protection, retirement plan, estate plan, disease protection plan, obligation plan, and the last one is medical plan. So Freedom really a complex protection plan that we always socialize to people to understand and to receive the relevant proposal for the protection arrangement. And then we also have a special thing. This is the special part of FANSMillennials 60-minute Insight. So we call this special edition. And we just recently conducted 3 webinar series in collaboration with Ergonom Local. His name is Surya Adibuana. He has skills in ergonomy. So basically, you may also want to search what ergonomy is. That time I was confused because I thought it's kind of agriculture thing, ergonomy, but in fact, this is a different one. So ergonomy really relate to the way that our tools or our work system should be in line with our body nature system. So once the tools or the method of our work do not in line, are not in line with our body system, they might inflict an issue, and they may also harm, and we got an accident. So this is very important in relation with how we maintain our work performance, and in financial view, of course, this can really protect from unnecessary expenses. Once our workers got accidents, of course the company should pay, or even the performance of the business would decrease. So that's very important in financial view. That's why I collaborated with Ergonom Local to educate people about the importance of ergonomy, and also how financial view can also speak and also can provide an insight for them to get a better life. And the next one is about the FANSMllennials Instagram Live International. This is a new as well. Just finished one's first editions about 2 weeks ago. I invited students at the University of Queensland, a bachelor degree. He was willing to share his experience as an international student at the moment. And interestingly, he also has a business in Indonesia in animal husbandry field. He has a livestock, and he studied further in Australia to know how he developed his business later on once he returned to Indonesia. So really, he shared about his experience in his study and also in his business. And we also will develop this FANSMillennials Instagram Live International by inviting others from other countries. So we will have an international topic for sure. And of course, you may also want to join us, because we have empty or vacant, I think around 2 people can also join. So you are welcome to come and to just listen, or you want to join us Instagram Live. So just preparing another topic for the next FANSMillennials Live International, and we'll tell you more about this. And this is another one. This is really interesting because we also collaborate with Defense Heritage Society. This is a society really concerned on how they maintain the heritage in the view of defense. So it's not about military only, but any heritage that relate to the defense values in the perspective of Indonesian people. So for example, if we have a kind of a building, ancient building in Indonesia, for example, even built by Dutch or colonials people, they has great values of defense heritage, and this society really concerned on that. And what we do as FANSMillennials, we provide values to this community um, by increasing their brand. So we, as a FANSMillennial creative club, support the social media content in the form of carousel, reels, and other videos content. And of course, we also train people who want to join the HS or Defense Heritage Society, and they want to increase their skill in digital content or content creator. So we support them. And of course, we have a special club called Fansmillennials Creative Club. And now we focus on Defense Heritage Society, and maybe we also would like to expand further on to other societies or other communities or organizations, even business. And the last one I'd like to share with you all is the speaking practice group itself. A couple of months ago, we performed FANSMillennial shows. It's a very special sessions that speaking practice group had that time, because we were five people, and we performed with their role. For example, the right person, the most right person who wearing a blue hat, he performed singing, and also we had a fun game that time, and also we had a special session called evaluation session. So we provided an insight to those people who want to increase their English skills, and we have some parameters that we use to evaluate. But basically, it's not just judging, but we give some insight to make sure that they can use this insight to improve and to have a better performance when they speak English, or they got or when they get an opportunity to speak again. So pretty much that's all from my presentations. Hope this gives some insight to you all, and of course, FANSMllennials are really welcome to you if you want to join us, or if you want to share your expertise or to increase your brand. We will provide that. Okay, back to you, Mr. Moderator.
Okay, thank you.